And with that, guys, thanks so much for joining in with me today. We're going to be playing a little bit of Pokemon Emerald. So I'm super hyped to be able to play with you guys today. I hope you're hyped to be able to watch and join in a little bit. So as you can tell, we got some little audio problems. So that'll probably be the last time I actually play the audio from the game. Forgive me for that. It's just that for some reason the emulator on my computer just doesn't want to output the I believe it just doesn't want to output the sound right. That's perfectly okay. We'll deal with what we got. So by all means, and obviously, like I said, I'm playing this on an emulator, so there is no in in console game or in console battery or whatever. But anyway, so this is the professor. He is named Birch, Professor Birch. And I must say that, you know, this is pretty much your run-of-the-mill Pokemon stuff, but while this is going on, I must say, this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite Pokemon of them all. And so I'm super excited to get to play with you guys today. Just catch back up on some old school Pokemon. And yes, of course, I am a boy, so... But let me turn this volume down here. So, but yeah, of course I am a guy. So, we are going to name this guy after ourselves here. I'm going to name him TG, as in Thundering Gamer. So there's TG. And with that, he's going to explain a little bit about the situation as we're moving in or whatever. But with that, I think we're ready to go. We're ready to start our Pokemon journey. Hope you guys are excited. I'm pretty excited. Just kind of a topic to talk about. If you guys are looking for inspiration to start your own channel, I definitely could be somebody that can inspire you, because I never really was into, like, I don't know, video editing. It just wasn't something I was really interested in. As a matter of fact, I really wasn't even into like computers or anything like emulators or anything like that. It was just like, I don't know, I was like looking for a way to play Pokemon again, and I happened to find that, you know, emulators were a way that I could tune back into, you know, my old, you know, Pokemon games that I used to play when I was a kid, and saw these YouTubers, that's what they were using, and so I was like, you know what, I think I'll throw it back, and I'll start playing some Pokemon. And I thought, you know what, while I'm doing this, might as well just go ahead and record it. If for nobody else, then maybe just for myself, and you know, just to look back on it and be like, yeah, I did this. And so yep, so I mean, this videos aren't even really for anybody else. I hope you guys do enjoy them if you're watching. There will, I mean, certainly be some interesting times in our near future, I'm sure. I'm also going to try and be uploading regularly. I'm not going to give you a schedule just because I don't know that I'll have a schedule. But here, I'm going to go over here to the computer and grab this little potion here that I've known about since like the early days of playing Pokemon Emerald. Anyway, but so yeah, I'm hoping to upload regularly and all that sort of stuff. And as my channel name kind of suggests, I'm just a gamer. I just like to play different video games. You know, Pokemon was just something, you know, while I was growing up, it was just a big influence. I was near obsessed with it. I loved it so much. Sorry, my mouse has been in the way this whole time and I didn't even know. Sorry about that. But anyway, so it had big impacts on me as a kid. I bought the Pokemon cards. I had the VHS tapes, which kids nowadays don't even know about probably. But yeah, I had all the VHS tapes. I mean, it was legit. I had everything. And so, I mean, I had the video games. I mean, I had it on the GameCube. Like, I mean, they show GameCube right here, but I mean, like, back in the day, GameCubes were the stuff, man. I mean, that's what I had. You know, the place that you had the PlayStation 2, PlayStation, the GameCube, you know, all that sort of stuff going on. The Xbox, you know, the original Xbox. So, I mean, that was the stuff back in the day. That was what dreams were made of, you know, as a kid. So, cool to see that stuff sort of represented, or represented, I guess that is a good term for that. May was just kind of talking to us a little bit about her dad and how we were moving in or something like that, to kind of keep you in tune with the game there. But so we walked over from our house over here to May's house, aka Professor Birch's daughter's house. And since I have obviously played this game before, like many times, I pretty much I know the plot here a little bit. So, anyway, so we're gonna go up here, and Professor Birch is getting chased around here by this Zigzagoon, and so he's gonna ask us to please help him grab a Pokemon out of the Pokemon bag, or a Pokeball out of his bag there. Let's see, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. So, this is the big decision, and I think this is going to be the question of the day for you guys. What is your favorite starter? Not only for Gen 3, but overall, what is your favorite starter? Also, just what is your favorite Pokemon in general? All that good stuff. Just leave that in the comment section below, and hopefully if you guys have any questions or anything, or if you post any comments about what type of Pokemon we should be getting in the series, hopefully I'll be able to respond to you guys. But for me, my man Mudkip is the way to go, and I actually already have a name picked out for him and everything, and this was actually because I actually tried to start this series before, and it just didn't work out. It just did not, it wasn't happening. So yeah, it wasn't happening. So yeah, I was kind of upset, so I just kind of I wanted to restart, refresh the whole thing, just get it all, wiped away, fresh slate, start over again. Oh my goodness, Mudkip, why are you missing, man? But yeah, so I'm excited about this one. I'm just super excited to play Pokemon again. I just haven't played it in a long time, and so I'm super excited. It'll probably be one of those things where I get to sit down every once in a while and play about 15 minutes for you guys, and then that way I know, I played 15 minutes. If I edit that down to 10 minutes, that'll be about right for an episode, and then we should be good. So I think all we're going to do today is maybe catch our first Pokemon. I'm wanting to say for sure we'll get Mudkip, and then we're going to name him, like I was saying. Probably battle our rival here, and that being May. So we're definitely going to give him a name, and his name, spoiler alerts, is going to be Finn. And the reason being is just because he has fins and he's a water type and all that sort of stuff. I just thought it was a good name for a water type, and I hope you guys agree. Now for the next Pokemon, hopefully you guys will be able to pick me out a name, that way I can rename them, or that way if in a timely manner I'll be able to actually name them that name. I know some people have, favorite Pokemon that they always like to pick in their games. I don't necessarily do that. I would always restart my game, and I wouldn't try and catch them all. That was never my goal. Pokemon's pretty much their slogan was "Gotta catch them all," but I never really wanted to catch them all. My goal was to play with them all. I wanted to play with, every single Pokemon, have them in my team, That was kind of my goal, is to pick a different set of Pokemon to put in my team every time. Now I did develop some favorites, especially in this game in particular. I had a few favorites that I always liked to include if I could. Oh, and by the way, I'm talking to this lady here, or gentleman, I really don't know. But they gave us a potion there, and I knew they would, and I'm just I'm grabbing that up real quick because I don't know how this fight with May is gonna go. I'm hoping it'll go well, but I don't really know. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how our team goes. I'm gonna try and remember and put my memory to the test of who's in this generation, and kind of go from there. I guess just try and put together a team that we can all enjoy. But yeah, so here we're going to be battling Trico. Trico's a little bit weaker than us, it looks like, but he's also faster, so that's not good. Because if he hits a crit, and he does Leer, of course, but oh, and then we miss. Great. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to building a whole different team, just kind of like when I was a kid. I'd build different teams and put them together, like I was saying. And it was always fun. You always had a good time putting together a different team. All right, so mission accomplished. We beat the rival here. It's always an iffy battle because you guys are on even standings or whatever in the beginning. But anyway, so yep, we beat her. We're gonna go down here and talk to Professor Birch again, I do believe. Could be wrong, but I do believe so. And like I said, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and space these out evenly. All these episodes and stuff. I can't give you a schedule because I don't know. Now I do know that as of right now, December is fast approaching. That meaning we have like a few months out, and then we're done. We're there. So by the time you're watching this video, it may be summer. I don't know, but hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video, no matter what time you're watching it. And so Merry Christmas to you guys that are watching it on Christmas. It'll probably be a new Pokemon game by then, and everybody will be watching Pokemon and be out of school and everything. But yeah, so just looking forward to some good old-fashioned Pokemon is all. And hopefully we'll get your guys' opinions on what we can put together here. So May just gave us some Pokeballs there. Professor gave us the go ahead and start our journey. So I'm pretty excited here. Mom's going to talk to us here. She says, "Did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch?" Oh wait, what an adorable Pokemon! You got it from Professor Birch. How nice! You're your father's child, all right. You look good together with that Pokemon. Here, honey. If you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. Now, this was always a thing that I loved about Pokemon Emerald and that I hated about Pokemon Silver, which, it's crazy to think about, was just the generation before this. Like, there were huge, I feel like anyway, there were huge technological advances going on at this time. Like, to go from where we were at with Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Crystal, to Generation 3, where we're talking about, Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, we're talking huge advances. Like, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played those games, but I do know that for me, as a kid, it was huge. It was crazy how big the difference was. I never went back to Pokemon Silver, hardly ever, or Crystal. I never went back and really wanted to play those games just because they were so much slower. You didn't get the running shoes until later in the game. You didn't really get to do a whole lot very fast at all. So like it was very, very monotonous. And then you got to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and it was just like boom, boom, boom. It's just so fast. But so guys, I think that's gonna pretty much conclude the episode here. I mean, we've got our starter, And Finn, I think he's going to do really well. He's won his first battle, so things are looking up. Yeah, so I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy this series. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm hoping to post regular videos for you guys. I know that I'm putting more effort into this editing grind, and I'm actually enjoying it a little bit. I'm like, you know what, I think I'll edit a video, or I think I'll put together my overlay for my Pokemon video today. Or so, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting a little bit more into the software part of things, but I'm really excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. If you want to, also, like I said, just leave me some comments. Leave me a like if you'd like to. Leave me a dislike if you didn't like the video. All of that helps me know what to do. And just give me some suggestions, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast here. But give me some suggestions, and I'll be happy to respond to you guys. That's one of the best things about being a small YouTuber, is that I can actually respond to you guys. And so that's awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.